this bullshit that came up this afternoon has to do with the Trump-Russian connection. And all these gonoffs around Trump, all these gangsters that work around Trump, every single one of them, they're all involved up to their goddamn eyeballs in this criminal activity. Criminal because they did not follow the rules laid out. This is what you have to do once you become part of the government, the executive branch. This is what you have to do. You have to show this. You have to get permission to do that. You have to register this. But the Trump gangsters, under his direction, said, fuck all that. We don't have to do that. What are you talking about? I'm Donald Trump. Go ahead. Continue your money deals with the Russians. I don't give a shit. That's what this is about. And the risk, at the risk of being a mega prick here, I just want to remind the people who bought into the bullshit about Hillary Clinton and who decided your purity was much more important than Trump becoming president of the United States. So, again, and I'll say this for goddamn ever, because you people assisted in putting this monster in office. Oh, I'm not going to vote. I'm not going to vote this year. Why not? Well, it's Hillary Clinton. I can't vote for her. Why not? I just can't. There will be, excuse me, there will be, when something like this happens in Washington, and for those of us old enough to remember this kind of bullshit over the past 60 years, I forget who said it, but this is the truth. Very seldom it's the crime, it's the cover-up. It's the cover-up that gets these elected officials and these appointed officials into a world of shit, the cover-up. But Trump's entire life has been one cover-up after another. His lies about who he hires to build his shitty buildings, where he gets the building materials to build his shitty buildings, how he used the mafia to avoid getting building permits and having things inspected. His entire goddamn life has been a cover-up. And lies and deception. Remember, he was going to contribute millions of dollars to veterans over some bet or something. What did they wind up getting? 100 grand someplace? Trump is a liar, and unless he's removed from office, along with this Christian freak that is in office with him, because Pence's election also was fraudulent. But unless Trump and that little prick Pence are removed from office, then, well, it's going to be a slow degrading of not just our system, but our standing, if that matters, in the world community. We already are being seen, I would say quizzically, like, why are the Americans allowing this gangster to continue to do this shit? Why are the Americans allowing the Russians to influence their elections? Why are the Americans allowing the inner circle of their president to be making money illegally with Russian operatives all over the goddamn planet? I guess there's no answer to that, is there? Except for the fact that Trump, I mean, it's obvious to me, it should be obvious to everybody, that Trump is a thief and a liar and a sneak and a coward and a criminal. And everybody around him is the same, because they all are contributing to this bullshit while the ship of state, so to speak, heads for the rocks.